and time that push to attack. Didn't even need one of those imbastasis. Was able to do it without. Fantastic play there. We didn't see any mines go down. I think that was really the critical point there. Is that while there were vultures trying to block, there weren't any mines to deter the zealots and soften them up and force the dragoons to shoot at. You know, those kinds of things that need to be diffused and yeah, they just weren't established, unfortunately. So BaBy not quite able to get that push down as he would wish. But BaBy is still in a very good spot there. We do see the 4th Nexus finally coming up for Shuttle, but BaBy is still economically ahead, still ahead on upgrades, still has a lot of advantages. I would still say BaBy's winning, even despite that battle. BaBy, I would say, is still winning. His army is still going to be enough to counter Shuttles pretty effectively here. And it looks like BaBy's actually going to come in here with probably a vulture drop. Yeah, 2 vultures coming in at the natural. Going to start picking at some probes. And a couple vultures are also probably going to be dropped in at the main. So he's definitely going to be able to get some damage done here. And BaBy, micro your vultures, please. Not microing those vultures all that well. Should have been able to get another probe or 2 at the natural expansion. And now dropping another vulture at the 3rd. And just being a huge nuisance. Looks like he's going to drop another vulture maybe at the 4th. Just to continue being a nuisance. Would be pretty epic. But I think there's a cannon there. So its use will be limited. We do see BaBy throwing down a lot of mines in some different locations to stop Arbiter recall. It's going to be difficult for recalls to go in there and be effective with all the mines. BaBy also throwing up a base at the 6 o'clock position, so he's going to get his 5th up and running. And you just saw BaBy scan the 9 o'clock. He's like, I wonder if this game is a little bit more equal than I think it is in terms of base count. But no, BaBy, don't worry. It's not. You're still well ahead in base count and in economics, so you are in good shape. Looks like wow, speed has upgraded. We got another Arbiter out. I think is that only the 2nd Arbiter? I would have thought he would have a 3rd by now, but I guess that's only his 2nd at the moment. And BaBy is only one of those armories I think was spinning. He needs to be keeping all of them spinning. He needs to really get that pump that upgrade advantage. Looks like he's 2-2, so once he gets 3-3, I imagine that he'll be aiming to get close to max out once that 3-3 finishes, and that will be when the big push out comes. And once that big push out comes, it's really going to be on Shuttle to get some really nice stasises off to, oh, that's unfortunate, mine going off and killing a Dragoon. And it's going to be really necessary for Shuttle to either A, do some damage before the 3-3 finishes and the push comes and the next push comes from BaBy, or to B, get some really nice stasises off when the push comes and beat it back. He is in a precarious position right now, Shuttle. He does get a stasis off on that Shuttle, but if he doesn't attack soon, it's kind of useless to stasis something and then not take advantage of it, really. I guess he stopped an EMP from going off, but overall not that effective here if he's not going to attack into it. Questionable decision there to use that energy on that science vessel. Look at all of these tanks. There are so many tanks, and here comes Shuttle coming in for an attack, and I don't like this attack. This is not a good position for him, not coming in out of flank position at all, and all the Zealots are almost dead already. The Zealots are already dead, and another wave of Zealots is coming in from the back, but I don't think there's enough. Shuttle doesn't have nearly enough for this, and he needs to pull back. What is he doing? Nice stasis is going off, but no, not, yeah, I mean, that was an ill-advised attack. He needed to come in from both the mountainous grand line range and the low ground, maybe come in with a 2 or 3 pronged attack if he was going to attack into that. I mean, you're attacking into a fortified position for a Terran player where he's got tanks spread out in a pretty decent line there, and mine's already established. If you're going to do that, you got to come in with a very well-planned strategic attack, and that was not what Shuttle did there. He did not come in with a flanking maneuver, did not come in there from a multiple-pronged attack as he would have needed to do if he wanted to come away with that battle. I think he was military at a disadvantage in that battle regardless of what he did, but you know, if you come in right a flank, get some proper stasis off, those were some pretty decent stasis, but get your Zealots coming in from different directions and get into those tank lines, because that vultures clearly can't be everywhere, right? So if you can get those Zealots into those tank lines coming from different directions, you got a chance at least to do some more damage. But now Shuttle is just so far behind in military. Once again, he's trying to get that mineral only at the 11:30. Weird decision there to go for the mineral only and not go for another gas expo. I guess it's a little bit easier to defend than the top left main and natural, but still he's going to be behind the gas, which is going to be problematic as BaBy's push is coming right now, and this is going to be a very, very strong push. Once again, look at these tanks. There's so many tanks. There's like 30 tanks. This is ridiculous. So many freaking tanks. Still at is that 3-2? think that might be 3-2. Can't tell for sure. My video is just a little bit too blurry to tell if that was 3-2 or 2-2 still. +2 weapons just finished for Protoss, so that will be helpful. Necessary, but no armor upgrade, so that is, I mean, his units are going to melt to tank fire pretty quickly if that is actually a +3 weapons, which I think it is. And BaBy coming in with some weird lines here with that long vertical line to start with, and then like a horizontal stopgap wall. Kind of an interesting position for his tank. And here he comes, going to siege up once again. The first tanks are going to go down before they can even really siege up here. And now Shuttle coming in here for the attack. I think EMP went off on one of the Arbiter, on both of the Arbiters, so no stasis going off here. But he's got enough Dragoons here that he is able to get into the tank lines. Now he needs to back off Shuttle until another wave of Zealots really comes in here. He can't afford to just throw away his Dragoons. He doesn't have the economy to just toss Dragoons away. And now we've got Arbiters killing tanks, which is always amusing. Here comes a round of Zealots. Now with these Zealots, it depends on the timing with the Vultures. If with these Zealots, he has a chance in here. If he can get in there with the Zealots before the Vultures get there, he might be able to take down a whole lot more tanks. That's exactly what he's trying to do in here. Coming in with the Zealots, there could be a big mine drag. Oh, good job by BaBy, actually able to blow up that mine before it was able to drag. And the Zealots are dead once again. Did kill off several tanks here. Pretty good job here. Still one tank left. Oh no, all of the Dragoons are dead. Oh no, that's going to be it for Shuttle. He needed to keep those Dragoons alive and keep reinforcing with Zealots, but without those Dragoon count, it just doesn't matter. It's game. That doesn't matter. BaBy is going to take the win here. Shuttle GG's. Good game here. Pretty fun. Pretty interesting game between these two young guns. BaBy taking the win over Shuttle, and this series is going to be 1-0. We made Fox over STXO, and we're going to head over to the second set. Should be very entertaining. Both these teams have lots and lots of good players, so look forward to seeing who they choose to send out. We're going to go on to the second set. I will see you guys all there.